Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of the Dojo. Our Mr. Miyagi, the one in charge of with all the information, is Brett Bayonne. Say hi, Brett.
Miyagi.
Our Daniel's son, the one learning about all of this, the one who's going to put our skills to work, wax on, wax off, Jirard Dragon Rider Khalil.
Yo, real quick though, if I'm Ralph Macchio, I'm not going down like a punk.
Sure,
No way, dude.
I get it. No,
No
you're not going to
way.
sweep the leg. You're like
No, none of that.
You're a respectable dude.
Let's get started.
And I am Michael Santel. I'm Hillary Swank in this equation.
You are kind of.
I'm definitely kind of look like a horse. And, I'm that $1 million baby. So here we go. Back to the basics.
Back to the basics. We're still covering basics today. Jirard, today we're going to cover combos. And make no mistake.
No, we're not talking about a large fry and a drink, buddy. We're talking combos in the game.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even here to teach. We're not going to go over like reuse combos in Street Fighter 4 because it's not going to help us. We're going to be moving to Street Fighter 5 in a few weeks. And so there's no point in learning that stuff. But instead, we're going to learn what combos are. You know what I mean?
Block.
I'll try. You want to block again? There you go.
I did it. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
I love that.
I did it.
I like that you chose the beach Ryu.
He looks great, doesn't he?
Just a lounging day. He's got them good cargo shorts so he can keep all of his extra fighting material things he needs.
Let's try and define a combo, huh?
Okay.
It's basically a...
Rice and beans.
Yeah.
2 tacos.
That's a pretty good combo.
Yeah. Do you get a third taco?
I like always. Yeah, you can't just have 2 tacos. Awful.
1 taco is a snack, 2 tacos are a meal.
3 tacos is
a
meal.
party.
2 tacos is a dick tease. Basically, it's like any succession of moves. I've never had to define this. This is going to be a tough one. A combo is like a succession of moves that keeps your opponent in hit stun from one move to the other, I think. So, for example, let's talk about...
That was a 2-hit combo.
Exactly. So basically, all it means is hit stun. We should define hit stun. Hit stun is, you see how when Jirard bops me with that move?
Yeah.
See how Ryu rears back? That's hit stun, which basically means I messed up. I got hit. My penalty is I lose control of my character for half a second. That's what hit stun is. Beautiful. But, holy crap, nice. But if you hit me, Jirard, hit me one time, and then bot me again. Like, you hit me with the first move, but the second move I was able to block in between, which means it's not a combo. Simple enough. Let's talk about things that are combos, for example. That's a 2-hit combo, right? If you hit me with the first, try again. If you hit me with the first, and I try and block the second after that, and I can't, that means it's a true combo, you know? Let's talk about the different types of combos. Jirard, there's links, okay? Link combos. You ever heard of those?
Yeah, that's like 2 sausages and a roll, because it's a combo.
Yeah, basically. Let's try and determine what a link is. Jirard, check this out. See that? 2 crouching medium punches? Crouching strongs? No, that's light. Try it. It's all timing.
There you go.
That did not combo.
That comboed.
I would recommend
That did not combo.
I would recommend learning the timing as opposed to mashing it out. Trust me. So
That comboed.
That's a link. Here's the definition of a link. It's a combo that works because of frames. Like, put it this way. Let me see real quick. The crouching medium punch puts them in hit stun long enough for you to perform another one, and it hits them again while they're still in hit stun. You understand what I'm saying, Jirard?
Yeah.
So, other moves don't work. So, for example, if I did crouching strong and then crouching fierce, it won't work. Check it out. The reason that doesn't work is...
There's a clue.
Oh, it does work. Sick.
That's like you just found like a cool combo. That said 2 hits. That
That's
combos.
great. But I'll bet you I know what doesn't work is standing fierce. Here, try and block after the second one, okay? Like after the first one, rather. You ready? Hold on. I'll try again. Yeah, after the first one. There you go. See that?
Yeah. Because he had a moment to recover.
Exactly. My standing hard punch, Jirard, or yours too, because we're both Ryu, has too much startup frames. So it won't combo after crouching medium punch. You understand? That's what it's all about. But the way the frames work out, you can chain together, or rather link together, 2 crouching medium punches, crouching strongs. It's all about like waiting. So a link combo is a combo that where you perform a move and then you're able to string together a combo with another move because your first move ended early enough. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all a link combo is. Ooh, nice. There's all kinds of link combos in this game. There's link combos in Street Fighter V and all kinds of fighters as well. What's another great example with Ryu for a link? Oh, here's another one. Here's one that like top players use. Check it out. You do the forward fierce, and that links into crouching hard punch. It's like a very strict link though, like 1 or 2 frames, probably 1 framer. I'm just gonna try and perform it once. Hold on. Ooh. So,
do they like it because of the damage, or do they like? Okay.
The pure damage. If you land this, they can confirm into that. Ooh. See that? And then they can cancel into something else. Not that, but it's just pure damage. But that's not important. What's important is that because link combos are just based off of numbers and frames, you don't have to know those frames and numbers. You don't have to know all that. You just have to know like what can this move go into. And it's just an elimination game. Like, can this combo into that? Like, yes, it can. How about itself? Yes, it can. How about hard punch? Yes, it can. How about this? A crouching light kick. You know what I mean? So you don't have to know all that. It's not about like memorizing that. It's about going like, wow, crouching medium punch is such a good move because it can just go into a lot of crap. You know what I mean? That's all it's about.
Do we want to make Jirard do Ryu's challenge?
No.
Because they cover some of these links and stuff like that for this character.
Right, but we don't want Jirard to learn any links right now because it's a completely different game that he's going to be training for. Right now, what Jirard needs to know and what you guys need to know is that's what a link is.
Okay.
It's like your character recovers fast enough from their first move, and that first move puts your opponent in hit stun long enough for you to be able to hit them with another move before they can recover.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get to the other one. You ready, Jirard?
Yeah. I'm Jirard now.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm.
Yeah. No. Talk to me. If you need more clarification, I can do it.
No. It's all overwhelming. I'm trying to retain as much as I can.
I feel you. Once again, you don't need to memorize all of this stuff we're talking about. It's more that we're getting it out there so that when we talk about it later in application, you go like, oh, I've heard that before. Let's talk about that. You know what I mean? Let's talk about cancels. One of Ryu's best cancels is this right here. Here's what a cancel is. It's the opposite of a link combo, kind of. Link combos are all about waiting for your move to finish and then performing another move right after.
At the exact time that you can do the startup for it, right?
Basically, yeah. A cancel, on the other hand, is you do your move, and before it's even finished, you interrupt it with the input for your next move. So, for example, this crouching forward, see how it, how he sticks it out and he brings it all the way back in, right? Yeah. You can see Ryu go back to neutral and bring it all the way back in.
You can cancel the go back in part?
Exactly. So if you cancel the crouching medium kick into a Hadoken, booyah.
His feet instantly change to the Hadoken position.
Right. You're like canceling the recovery frames of your crouching medium kick and going straight into Hadoken.
Can every character do this?
Can every character do what exactly?
Cancel?
Every character usually has some way to cancel something into something else. Yeah.
Okay.
It just all depends. You'll get it. Like, it just takes a while. Here's a tip for that one specifically.
You're just doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, you're doing a lot of stuff.
Did you see what I just did?
Yeah,
you did 2 cancels.
Yeah,
you did something that's technically impossible.
I canceled the kick
into EX
Shoryu, and then a cancel from that into fucking EX Hadouken.
Yeah. I'm really glad you brought that up.
Super.
Because that's usually how cancels work. You can usually cancel from a lower complexity move into a higher complexity move and not the other way around. For example, you can cancel obviously from normals into specials like that, but you can't really cancel your special move into like a crouching medium kick. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work that way. But you can cancel a special into a super, for example, like this. I'm an asshole. Like this. There it is.
Whoa.
Or like Jirard did, which was Shoryuken.
In the corner.
Yeah. That's canceling a special into a super. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Now, he's technically doing an impossible one, right?
It's true, yeah, because you're doing EX Shoryuken into super.
So if you didn't have an infinite bar, the moment you would use an EX meter, you would lose your super bar.
Right.
But you can do regular Shoryu.
You can do regular into
Shikodoken. So,
I'm sorry. I'm confusing super with ultra.
Yeah, we haven't done any ultras.
And we're probably never going to touch ultras because...
What do you mean?
It's not in the next
What if
game.
we just want to touch it a little bit?
We'll touch it a little bit.
Okay.
But, so Jirard, you kind of getting it? The way cancels work?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about interrupting stuff. Here's why you may want to do that. Check this out. I want you to hit me with crouching medium kick and then try and block, like down back block. You ready? All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, wait, hold on. Try again. Yeah, go ahead. Nice. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong move. Try again. Wow, that is pretty
Brett,
safe.
what are you thinking right now? What are you trying to teach him?
I'll tell you what. How about this? Oh, is it because I'm not blocking? Yeah. All right, now try it.
Wrong one.
It was the wrong one. Try medium kick. Hold on. Try again. Wow, that is very safe. We'll try again. I guess it's
Fort Knox, bitch.
Yeah, you're not getting in there, Mr. Bond.
Do me a favor. Just do a standing hard punch then. Here, I'll put it in the corner so it's easier. The fierce punch. Not forward fierce, but yeah, that. Try that again. Okay. Were you trying to block after? Try again. Try again.
Brett, he can't.
You get the point though, right? It's not safe.
Sure.
Right.
If I block it, you get bopped.
Right.
Now here's the thing. I'm going to do the same thing on you, but I'm going to cancel in Hadoken. So block it. And then you try and then Shoryuken me immediately after, okay? Oh, wow. That's not safe. Do a regular Shoryuken, please, not EX.
I don't think he can. You're asking a lot of him.
Well, if he can do EX. There it is. Wow, that's not safe either.
That's not safe at all.
Well, that's because of the distance. Hold on. Let's try again. Oh, I didn't mean to block. Here, block low, though. Great. Yeah.
He be canceling left and right.
You're right. So even though we've learned two things right now. Number one, Ryu's crouching medium kick to Hadoken is not as safe as I thought it was.
Right.
Also, Ryu Shoryuken starts up very fucking fast.
Right. Well, that's Ryu.
But the point is this. The only point we were going over is this. Canceling is great for... One of the reasons canceling is great is because it can make unsafe things safe by canceling into safe things. So if you have a normal move that's cancelable but unsafe, if you cancel it into a safe special, then all of a sudden you're safe. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Also, it's good for extending your combos, right?
Yeah.
So just like Jirard did earlier, which was great. Are you karate chopping your stick right now?
Well, he's just learning all the different techniques.
Right.
He's learning the wax on, wax off karate chop.
If you, like Jirard did earlier, like he canceled a normal into a special into a super, which is huge damage, you know?
Right.
And you can do that. You can like kind of see that you hit somebody with just this and then go, got him. I'll just go through the rest of the sequence, you know? Yeah, that's great. Let's see. There's other types of combos too. There's also, target combos.
Does Ryu have a target combo?
I don't think he does in this game, but he does in 5.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it for a second. So Jirard, you know how you can't really cancel normals into normals? You can only go up the ladder, kind of?
Yeah.
Only normal into special into super, right?
Should he switch to Ken? Should he switch to Ken? Ken has one. He
No,
could practice
we'll
it
talk
with Ken.
about it. We'll show him in a later
Okay.
episode. But a target combo is basically a special, like, think of it as like a very unique thing that only certain characters can do, where they have normals that can cancel into other specific normals. Ken, for example, has, I think it's medium punch to hard punch? Mm-hmm. Ken has, Ryu can't cancel his medium punch into his hard punch, but Ken can. That's because Ken has that as a target combo. That's the definition. It's like being able to cancel normals into other normals with very specific applications. they're you kind of should treat them like special moves because that's what they really are.
Yeah, a little bit. They're just like easier. They're like special moves without commands.
Kind of, yeah, basically. But that's just a different type of combo. If you guys hear about that, that's all that means. It's like a normals canceling into themselves under very specific conditions. Hey, Jirard, you ready to talk about juggles?
Yeah.
Let's talk about juggles.
He's like pulling his eyes out of his head.
You're a Tekken player.
Right
you
now.
should know what juggles are, right?
I know what juggling is.
Yeah, he's from the circus. He knows what juggles are.
It's like while you're in the sky, I'm hitting you still.
Yeah, it's like reading Rainbow.
Butterfly in the sky.
We
Come
can fly
on.
twice as high.
Because you're juggling.
Perfect. Check it out. Remember what we did in the last episode with this move? Ryu's jumping medium punch?
Jumping medium punch.
Jumping strong. Not neutral jump, like forward or back. Try that. Like jump forward or back and do it.
He doesn't even know about it. No, not that one. The other one. The middle one.
Yeah,
there
yeah,
it
yeah.
is. Look at that, baby.
That's the one. Check it out. I'll get hit by that. No problem. I'll time it with you. See that?
Yeah.
That move is special because... Check this out. Hold on. Stop jumping for a second. On the count of 3, we'll jump together. Actually, you can keep jumping. Go for it. I'm going to hit you with, like, jumping medium kick. You see how you do a flip and land on your feet?
Yeah.
Watch this. All right, now with medium punch, check this out. Boom. You fall on your ass. You see that? That's because that jumping medium punch puts your opponent into what's called a juggleable state. Juggalo state.
Juggalo.
Yeah.
Girl, let me see them juggalos.
Certain moves just do that. Like if you land it, it's like, oh, you're gonna hit the ground now. So check it out. If I do Shoryuken, you're in a juggleable state.
But only the light one, correct?
Let's see. Let's try it. Jump back. Keep jumping. I'll try again.
You didn't juggle that one.
Yeah, I'll try one last time. Wow. Let's do it again. I had the angle.
There you go. No.
Maybe. So
Try EX.
EX Shoryu?
No, EX.
EX Hadoken?
Yeah.
I did. Try again.
No, only the light Shoryuken juggles.
I think you might be right. It's been a while. But the point is this. Just because they fall on their ass doesn't mean that it's a juggleable state. You just have to know that stuff by reading up on your character. The point is this. Jirard, do jump again? We covered this last episode. Yeah, keep jumping. You do that, and you can juggle with stuff. Now, here's how it works. You have to do a move that puts them into a juggle state, and the move that you juggle with has to be a move that can catch people in that juggleable state.
Okay.
Not everything will work.
Okay.
So, keep jumping, Jirard. See, that works,
Yeah.
right? But I don't think regular Tatsu will work.
No.
Right. So it's just different. It's just different type of combo, a juggle combo. Technically, all juggle combos are link combos. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because they still deal with moves terminating naturally and then continuing stuff after that. You know what I mean? There's no cancel juggle combos that I know of. There might be. But these are juggle combos are technically another type of link combo is my point. Great.
You can do that into Ultra.
Yeah, you can. It's true. It's 2 Hadokens with all 3 punches.
Whoa.
What?
Earthquake.
I didn't feel it.
I heard it.
I heard it, and I heard the Windows move, too.
You're getting so good at the game, you're making earthquakes
Yo,
happen?
you're making the earthquake right now. Look at all this information
Yo, tell
about
me on Ultra.
combos,
Tell me on
man.
Ultra.
You want to do Ultra?
Yeah, I just want to do it.
It's 2 Hadokens with
3 punches.
With all 3 punches, which is like your furthest most button. Yeah, all 3 punches. Go ahead, you can do it. Just
There
here
you
we
go.
Booyah. Perfect.
So you can do your the EX kick, Tatsumaki, into that move.
It's true. It's possible. You can juggle with that. Because EX Tatsu is an interesting move. Because as we saw, it catches people as a juggleable move, right?
Yeah.
But it also puts them in a juggle state.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting move that way. That also works.
As you can see, you're just doing EX into EX, which is another use of resources.
Yeah,
that was into EX Fireball.
Perfectly fine. It takes a while to practice.
Don't worry about it. You're doing it. You're about halfway there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Shoryuken.
All right. So what else should people know about combos? know your character's combos?
Well, once again, like that's advanced stuff, and we'll be getting there.
Okay.
But mostly, it's important to know, like, hey, wait, is that gonna work? Yeah, we're in there. Well done,
look at
well
all
done.
those juggles. You did a 20-hit combo. You did a 20-hit combo.
something.
That's your highest score. We're gonna put that on the wall. We're gonna mark it.
We're gonna put it on the
20-hit
fridge.
combo. Yeah, that's the highest you've done.
The biggest takeaway from this episode is that understand that there are different types of combos. If you read a combo somewhere on the internet, they are usually written, if they're, you know, the person writing it is a good guy.
Crouching light kick, into crouching medium punch.
But they're usually written in a way that'll denote whether if you're gonna go from crouching light kick into something else, if it's a link or a cancel.
Oh, right.
You have to be aware that like there are different types of combos out there, so you should know the difference and you should know how to implement them as well. So let's
link combos are more difficult than cancelable combos.
Not necessarily. Sometimes, depending, but like, look, let me put it this way. Hold on, Jirard. Sometimes there are link combos that are fucking easy, like this. 2 medium punches.
Right. That's fairly,
But then there are some that are really hard, like I can't even do it.
Right. Into the one time we did it. Right.
Oh, I'm too early every time.
That's like top tier stuff right there. Being able to
There it
get
is.
right. That's a lot of damage, but that's like difficult to do.
Because it's like a 1 frame window.
Right.
So are link combos easier or harder? It depends. Similarly, look at the cancel combos. Here's an easy cancel right here. Right? But a harder cancel might be like, I don't know, like canceling out of a light move into super. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Hold on. Let me try.
so fast.
There it is. The reason that's hard, by the way,
That's so hard.
you remember how we talked about every move has an active frames?
Yeah.
Jirard?
Yeah.
Every move also, if a move is cancelable, like that light kick, every move also has a cancelable window. Just because a move is cancelable doesn't mean that it's cancelable during every part of its animation. It has a small window where it's only cancelable then. So if you're using a
Like
light...
Smog. There's only one part of Smog that's vulnerable. You can only get him in one part. But like...
Oh, this whole time I thought you were talking about like pollution.
Yeah,
He's talking
there's
about the
only
dragon.
one way... Yeah, isn't that his name?
Smaug.
Fuck that noise. Fuck that upper crust British shit.
But listen, do you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah, with the Ring of Power, we can find the hole.
Yeah, we can. But like, if moves only have a cancelable window, the shorter a move is, the shorter that window will be.
Got it. Okay,
Which is why canceling
Which is
from
why that timing is so strict.
on trying to cancel from light moves. It's
Right.
true. So are links harder than cancels? Not necessarily. I would say links are usually a little bit more difficult than cancels, but they can all be hard or easy depending. We also covered juggle combos. So you got to be on the lookout for that. You know? And what was the other one we covered?
Target combos.
Thank you,
Which
target
were normal moves into normal moves. Some characters have them, but not all characters have them.
Right. Is any of this working for you, Jirard? You getting it?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, the big brown.
It's just it's there's so much information. I'm trying to compartmentalize.
Right, and again, you're not
all of
even
it.
playing people yet. Like
Right.
we haven't
Right.
even had. You're not even like jumping around going against somebody yet.
Like, all we're working on right now so far, these first 2 episodes, Jirard, is basically vocab and theory. You know what I mean? So,
Brett, will you indulge me?
yeah, what's up?
Fight me in a match.
Okay, do you want like in a real match or in training?
I want.
He wants to do it.
I think what my point is, and
Yeah.
maybe you can agree to disagree, is I think every episode
Should culminate.
should culminate into just one fight.
Done.
And the fight is
Player versus player.
player versus. Yep. Oh, God no.
Best of 3. Time
fine.
limit. 99 seconds.
All right.
The idea is that not only do I demonstrate what I've learned,
Yeah.
but you kind of validate
Oh, your progress.
words.
I like it.
As instructor, because I think at the end of the day, right? Everyone like you could be a Street Fighter aficionado and
Sure.
know the history of it, but like
playing.
actually seeing the skill as you're discussing
Sure.
it is a different situation. So
All right. So, do you want me to pick somebody in particular?
whoever you'd like. I want to take what I've learned from you
Okay.
and apply it. Oh my
He
God!
needs match
Are
experience.
you doing this the
Who are
God
you gonna
matchup?
do?
The
No,
evil,
I know.
the evil
We're gonna have to
Ryu?
learn all these matchups eventually.
I can do Sagat. Yeah, let's do it. Does he have the Cracker Jack one? What costume is that? Where he looks just like a boss? I think it's this one.
All of them. All of his costumes are
No,
good.
dude, he looks like a mob enforcer in one.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope it's this one.
Metsu Hadouken or Metsu Shoryuken?
You want the Hadoken? That's
You
the
want
one you're used to.
Hadoken. That was the one you were doing with the punches.
So Jirard, we haven't done any work on teaching you how to play as Ryu specifically in this game, but what we have worked on is like making you aware of the systems underneath the hood, you know?
Yeah.
So let's see what you got.
This was like Fast and Furious. We just like amped up your car
Oh,
right
look
now
at
and
me.
put Nas in it.
Okay.
We got
He's
that.
helping me out, but I can. Oh, he's coming in.
He's coming in.
Nice patience.
Brett, I don't know who to root for. I don't know if I should help
Root for the
you.
dudes in the back.
Root for the dudes in the back. Go street vagrants. Continue your lifestyle of sin.
Nice
Oh, he's
throw
going
attempt.
ham. We didn't teach him these moves. Where did he learn these things?
Who'd you learn this from?
He's the prodigal son. We didn't teach him
Who
these
have you been
things.
hanging out with?
He knows these things as if
Okay,
they
you're
were his
dodging my tiger
own.
shots. I appreciate that.
Jirard's like our Mohadib.
What a slow ass token that I could have easily avoided.
You're not going to make any reference to the dude reference I just made? Moadib? That's what Paul is. He's like their messiah.
Who?
Paul from Dune.
Oh, Dune. Shit. No, dude.
You don't know Dune?
I know Dune, but
Dune's the best.
I know Dune.
Jirard doesn't know Dune. Jirard, do you know Dune?
Sorry, now's not the time to tell. Damn it.
welcome to my
Listen,
world.
people are going to be talking about around you a mile a minute at Evo.
I know, I
They're not
know.
going to give a shit about what
I
you're doing,
know,
okay?
I
You just
know.
got to deal with it.
I'm gonna try
trying
and
my
assess.
best to like factor in what he said though.
Right.
You're doing a good job. Nice.
Great, that was a 2-hit combo. We talked about combos. Good job jumping over the hitbox,
Oh, he bought
the
me.
hurt box of those Hadokens.
Let's see what happens now.
They're just all active frames. Oh my goodness, Brett. Oh my goodness, Brett.
Okay, you doing shit on your own
He's
wake
just,
up,
doing
that's
his,
fine.
he's just doing his own thing.
Oh, I like that.
It puts you into a juggleable state with that EX Hadoken. Oh,
Ooh.
Brett, it's getting down. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. He's getting
no.
desperate. He's just throwing him out. See, he feels it. He feels himself getting desperate. Brett, you gotta calm down. You gotta center yourself. You gotta figure out what you're gonna do.
I think I might miss. Oh no, it's
You
in
got
there.
me.
Good stuff.
Full animation.
Damn.
Not bad.
You know, I was having a hard time. I was
Game
Yeah.
plan. No. That's something we're gonna talk about.
the
Game plan.
Wait, hold on, let him speak, let him speak.
The ultra.
Yeah.
I was so focused on executing the ultra that because I felt like in the second match I was feeling much more controlled.
Yeah.
But I didn't quite. I was like, why won't this go off? Why won't this
Yeah.
go off?
So
I
you
was
focused on making it happen.
I wanted to get rid of it so I could build it back up and have a better, because my idea was chip damage. If I just
Right.
spam the shit out of you with it,
Right.
I'll feel better about myself.
What you just talked about is a concept that's so important in fighting games. We may even cover it next episode. But as a teaser to you guys out there, and to address what you just said, if you have an agenda while you fight, a goal, a desire, you will lose. Because I got wind of your agenda, and that's why you lost. If I know what you want in rock paper scissors to reduce this down, if you go to a rock paper scissors tournament, Santel, with me,
Yeah.
and you lean over to me and go, "Hey, good luck,"
Good luck. I'm only gonna throw scissors.
then you're fucked, right?
Right.
Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. So if you let me know because you want to do something, that's what you want to do, and that's all you're gonna be trying to do, I've won.
God, you're throwing scissors. You gotta throw rocks.
Or rather, you gotta throw whatever you gotta throw to win. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying like that's what you did wrong. I'm saying you're in the exact right place for where you should be.
Sure.
You're in the right place. And we're just getting started, baby. Let's give them some homework. Hey guys, if you want to get better along with us, here's what you can do. We talked about all the different types of combos today. Whatever game you're trying to learn to play, whatever character that is, go and learn for me a simple like a link combo, a cancel combo, maybe a juggle combo. Just go ahead and learn one. Just learn one and report back. Tell me what you learned, because I'm always interested. Because Santel, me and you, Jirard, we don't play every fighting game.
No.
If one of you comes back like, hey, I'm playing like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, here's what this one character can do, I'd be like, that's fucking fascinating to me.
Right.
Link us a link to you performing that combo, like a video thing. I don't care. Let me see the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hit us up. Send us a Vine. Hit us up on Twitter. We're always there.
Absolutely.
That's true. We always are.
we never leave.
We're like
never
Denny's.
leave.
We're always open.
But like we said, we will definitely be back. But thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of The Dojo. I'm Michael Santel.
Brett Bayo.
Jirard Khalil.
And we'll catch you next time on the internets.
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.